welcome back to my channel, Pilates Chakras Tarot. And this will be a shadow reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus based on the birth number. And I'm going to begin again with the birth number 4. However, there's some housekeeping really quickly. If you're born on the 4th, the 12th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st, all right, end of which makes you a Taurus, then this reading is for you. You do know that if you're here and you're born on the 4th, and if your birth number is number 4 and you're a Taurus, you do know that there's no such thing as the 31st in April. And if you were born on the 31st of May, that makes you a Gemini. So this reading would not be for you. So this message is for those Taurus that are born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, which makes you a Taurus, okay? So, and if you were born in the month of April or May, that makes you a Taurus. So if you were born on the 4th, the 13th, or the 22nd of May, April, or May, that makes you a Taurus, and this reading is for you. So for those of you who left messages on my channel, as if you were informing me that there's no 31st in the month of April, and if you were born in the month of May and you were born on the 31st, that makes you a Gemini, then that means the reading was not for you. So there's no reason for you to leave your messages, all right? And maybe this channel is not for you, okay? But this message is for those Taurus, those high vibrating Taurus that are born on the 1st, the 13th, or the 22nd. That makes them a Taurus, all right? But I'm not going to remove the numbers from my readings, because if you want to listen to this reading and you're a Gemini born on the 31st, then by all means, you know, hey, go for it. Maybe there's something there for you, Gemini. However, there's no 31 in April. You're not teaching me anything. I know that. My readings are based on the numbers. I'm making these readings more ethereal by making it more profound for the zodiac sign of Taurus, okay? So, got that housekeeping out of the way. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, if you have a problem with the messages or my descriptions of my videos, then perhaps this channel is not for you. And I appreciate you being here, but please don't think that you're informing me or teaching me anything. Now, I am teachable and I am coachable. So if I say something that may be a little bit off the beaten path or not necessarily true for you, if you will, because there's no coincidence. And if you are on this channel, you understand, you know, spiritual law. There's no such thing as a coincidence, right? You're here for a reason, right? And that's that, all right? If you have something to share with me, then please do share. And I really do appreciate it. And again, I'm also teachable and coachable. However, I'm also highly intelligent and gifted with the gift of intuition and intelligence and spirituality. So this is hence my station, or hence my channel that's here to serve you, for those of you who are so gracious, and I thank you and appreciate you for being here. I don't claim to be a master numerologist, a master astrologist, astrologer rather, on my channel, but I am gifted when it comes to spirituality or intuition, all right? So here we are. Let's get going. Enough of that. So this message is for those Tauruses born on the 4th, the 13th, and the 22nd in the month of April or May, which makes you a Taurus. So again, thank you for being here. And this will be a shadow message, all right? This is going to be a shadow message as we're getting ready to start off the new year. All right, we want to make sure that we are getting rid of those things that do not serve us, people, places, and things that do not serve us. And so we want to make sure that we are on the up and up when it comes to moving forward on this mission and this journey, all right, together, Taurus. All right, so again, I do appreciate you all for being here and doing the work, as I am as well. All right, so we'll start off with the Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle deck. And I always start off my readings with the theme of the reading. Okay, I'm just smudging right now. All right, the theme of the reading. So I will be using a Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy deck to get the theme of this reading. Okay, so this message will be for Taurus with the birth number 4, born on the 4th, the 13th, which reduces to 4, and the 22nd, which reduces to 4. So Spirit, please do give us that message. Thank you. And there are 2 cards that came out, and we'll take them both for our theme today. Ooh, the Black Madonna. And I had been looking at this message. I had been looking at this card as I cleared the deck before I even started to do my readings tonight. All right. So the Black Madonna, sacred dark goddess mother. So it's time to surrender. It's time to surrender to the Black Madonna, which is, think of it as Mother Earth, right? It's time to surrender. She's also equivalent to like Kali Ma, right? Which is, a deity that really, doesn't take any shit, all right? So get rid of the shit, if you will, all right? And for those of you born on the 4th, or with the birth number 4, born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st of May, which makes you a Gemini, and you're listening to this reading, please feel free. But I'm also reading in numerology as well, okay? So birth number 4, the symbolism for the number 4 would be the planet Uranus. And right now, Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. It's in retrograde, which will be going direct in the middle of January. So things will be happening. It'll be some things that'll be happening will be like a surprise. So just be ready. Just be ready. So the mother, the Black Madonna is here to say, be ready, get rid of anything right here, right now, in this present moment that doesn't serve you, especially going into the new year. And I hope you all can see this clearly here. Let me just change my lighting. Maybe you can see a little bit better. Nope, that doesn't work. Here we go. I'm gonna try that. We'll try this lighting for now. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see it. So anyway, all right. And then the next card would be Black Moon Lilith in Pisces. Honor your boundaries. Honor your boundaries. So not letting anyone cross your boundaries. All right, in relations. I see that. And your relations with others. In your own personal relationship, perhaps your love interests, your love relationships. And it's time to evaluate or reevaluate your relationships in this reading, especially moving into this new year. Anything that's not serving you in your relations or your relationships, you may want to get a little bit clear on those things. And I may even go to the deck just to read a little bit about both of those cards. All right, Black Moon Lilith in Pisces. So that came up right away. Honor your boundaries. Escaping reality can bring pleasure, romance, and joy into your life. When this card appears, it's a reminder to come back down to earth. Illusions can be a powerful creative vehicle, but it can keep you stuck. When your dreams are trapped in the spiritual realm of your mind, it can block them from manifesting as reality. This is also a time when you can let go of deflating patterns of self-sacrifice. No is powerful and will affirm your boundaries. You will lead a more aligned life naturally because you are choosing you. So this is about choosing you, honoring your boundaries, right? If someone is bypassing your boundaries, surpassing your boundaries, you need to reinstate your boundaries. You need to reinstate that and sanction those boundaries, all right? And so let me go and read really quickly on the Sacred Dark Goddess Mother, which is the Black Madonna. And that's number 18. So Sacred Dark Goddess Mother. The primordial Dark Mother Goddess is a powerful archetype that has been venerated in ancient cultures throughout the world. For example, Isis, Lilith, Kali Ma, and the Black Madonna. Excuse me. Excuse me. When the Black Madonna shows up, it's time to surrender. The Dark Mother of creation is always working for your highest good, even though it may not feel like it at times. The key is to take a deep breath, release, and allow everything to fall away that isn't in alignment. Okay? That isn't in alignment. And that is about anything that's crossing your boundaries, all right? And that's not in alignment, because if it's crossing boundaries, it's not in alignment. All right, so you set those boundaries. So you must reinstate them and put sanctions on those. Put sanctions on anything that's crossing those boundaries. All right. So that is the theme of this reading right now, and that is card number 18 and also card number 12. 18 reduces to 9, and 12 reduces to 3. 3, 6, and 9 are harmonious numbers. All right, so this lets us know that this is the alignment. This is in fact true for you. And again, when you do the birth numbers, the purpose of me reading the birth numbers for the sign of Taurus is to bring you into the current moment, right here, right now. This is what you need to be focused on right here and right now for the moment. All right, protecting your boundaries and also getting rid of anything that's not in alignment with those boundaries. Okay, so now that is it from that deck. Let's go ahead and move on to the next deck, which is a new deck I have as well that I love, that I bought out in Sedona, Arizona. All right, and it is the Sacred Geometry Relationships Oracle deck. Ooh, this deck is powerful. So those of you that are here, those number 4s that are low vibrating, this may not be for you. Okay, because this deck is for those people. I'm not going to take this right now. These readings and these cards that have come out are so powerful, and it does not have time to babysit and to deal with those who can't, read in between the lines, who feel like, they have to be in opposition of what's being said, or, instead of taking what resonates, what doesn't, or, if it doesn't make sense, just leave it alone. Okay. But again, like I said, I do appreciate your feedback. But when you come to my channel and leave messages like, I can't take you serious because you said this or that was out of, that what perhaps wasn't right. Something like the numbers. Do you understand numerology? There's never any coincidences. But anyway, I know exactly what I'm speaking to when I speak to the numbers. Now, if you can't figure it out, you are here, you're a Taurus, you should know that, well, I'm not born. If you're not born on the 4th, the 13th, the 12th, or the 31st, you shouldn't even be at on this page right now. You shouldn't even be looking at this reading. So if you're number 4 and this is in fact your reading, and you feel the need to leave such message, then I just think that this may not be your channel, the channel for you, right? These messages not for you, because we're not here to babysit low vibrating individuals, all right? So the thing about number 4, number 4s can be oppositional, right? Or always take the opposite side of things. So it kind of makes sense that those messages were left on this channel by someone in the number 4 category, right? The birth number 4, because that's just the nature of a number 4. However, you're a Taurus. That's the big deal though. You're so important as a Taurus. You are so important. So for you to come here and leave those type of messages for another Taurus that wants to, impart messages from spirit that's going to help you, I don't know. I don't know about you. But anyway, for those of you that are meant to be here, that, like I said, that live in that high life condition or interested in living a high life condition, then these messages for you. once again, let me clear that deck. All right, so Spirit, what do we have from the Sacred Geometry Relationship Oracle? What do we have for the birth number 4? Those that are born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st. That makes you a Gemini. Once again, I'll keep reiterating. What do you have? What do you have? And when the cards come out, I want you to take a moment. I'm going to hold the card up, and I really want you to take note of the shapes, the colors of this card, of the cards that come out of this deck, all right? And repeat the affirmation to activate this card for yourselves. And just spend some time meditating on the image at a subconscious level. Let it help imprint on your subconscious. Not on your conscious, not on the ego, right? On your subconscious. That is extremely mature, brilliant, ingenious, open to receive, unlearning and relearning. All right, so a couple cards came out. We're going to take them both. Commitment. Commitment. Card number 13. That red is standing out very much for me, which is red is the color of the root chakra, okay? And then also that deep blue, I think that's the third eye, the ajna. All right, let me hold that and ring the bell. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Commitment. So commitment, the frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and with unwavering belief. With unwavering belief, card number 13. Let's see. What is card number 13? What is the affirmation? I am committed. I am committed. I am committed is your affirmation. Commitment refers to a state of dedication. We can feel committed to a cause, goal, person, or relationship. And when we feel committed, we feel motivated, inspired, and sure. Focus, dedication, inspiration, responsibility, faithfulness, and loyalty are all words that have connection to commitment. Our desire to commit comes from within, often as a deep feeling of wanting and even needing to accomplish something or dedicate ourselves to. All right, so you can ask yourself, is the relationship, okay, setting your boundaries, surrendering? You can ask yourself, does this relationship, does this cause, goal, or person make you feel commitment, motivated, inspired? Do you feel a sense of dedication, inspiration, responsibility, faithfulness, and loyalty? These are the questions that you can ask yourself in setting your boundaries. Does it honor your boundaries in those regards? Is it healthy? Because these are all positive attributes. If you can't say yes to all of those things, then perhaps you need to reevaluate this relationship. And that's part of the shadow work, is reevaluating the commitment. And perhaps you're committing yourself to something that's taking you down a dark road and a dark path. And the next card that came out was integrity. Integrity. Card number 25. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by the high moral standards. Does this relationship consist of high moral standards? That is the definition of integrity, having high moral standards. So take a look at that image. What do you see? Focus on the shapes. Take your mind's eye, take that pineal gland, into the geometric shapes of integrity. Card number 27, which is the number of spirit. 25, which reduces to 7, which is the number 7 is the number of spirituality, of spirit. So spirit is here to inform you, to help get rid of, or to reevaluate your goals, reevaluate your dreams, reevaluate your relationships. And let's go get the affirmation. Let's look at the affirmation for integrity. I'll hold that back up in just a second. 25. I am in integrity. So perhaps it's a relationship with yourself. Are you integrous in all of your relations? And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be about the external relationships. Of course, it could be about your relationship with God, whatever the universe, whatever God means for you, your Lord, your Majesty, the essence of your soul. Are you being integrous? Are you practicing integrity? Or are you practicing escapism? So, the affirmation once again is, I am in integrity. Now, as I focus on this shapes and the symbology of this card, I see green, which leads me to believe and it's at the center, and it's almost shaped like a heart. Perhaps that has everything to do with your heart chakra, because integrity can be a part of the heart chakra as well as the throat chakra. Are you speaking with integrity? Are you acting with integrity? Is your heart acting? Is your heart integral? All right, so I'll move forward with the message. Integrity derives from the Latin word integer, which means whole, intact. Integrity, too, requires an inner sense of wholeness and feeling intact. It has to do with honesty, values, principles, and morals. It is also about doing the right thing, even when there's nobody around to acknowledge it, or even when it may not be that convenient to do so. And it requires consistency. And I was just talking about escapism. Are you escaping yourself? Are you living in delusion? Illusion. What's eluding you? What's deluding you? Integrity. And this is this is very much to do with the shadow side. These are the things that, number 4, take note of right now and make a commitment to oneself to be integral, to surrender, honor your own personal boundaries. Don't try to escape what those boundaries are. Don't escape having some sort of moral compass. It's very important that you do. Okay? And then lastly, I'll finish up with a final card. I don't feel the need to do the Rider-Waite deck or the tarot with this. I'm just going to finish it up, okay, with another deck that I bought when I was out in Sedona, or that was gifted to me rather, in Sedona. And this deck was designed by an artist out in Sedona. Her name is Andrea Smith. And a lot of the artwork in this deck is her actual paintings that are very renowned, all right? But she also made a oracle deck out of them. And it's called Enlighten Up. Enlighten Up. And that is all about, you know, keeping your vibrations high, raising your life condition. And at this moment in time, in this space, it is very important that we enlighten up. Not lighten up, but enlighten up. And if you do need to lighten up, you know what that is. Get rid of, you know, surrendering and get rid of those things that no longer serve you. All right, moving forward. All right, and the card that came out was no. The answer is no. So whatever you're contemplating, whatever you were asking in this in this reading, the answer is no. Okay, and I will read from the book just to give you a little bit more clarity on that. And it's card number 11. With this, 11 is a master number, and it's the master of your own intuition, your own intelligence. Being a master, a good steward of your intuition, trusting yourself, not someone else, not outside of yourself, trusting yourself. Okay. Sometimes saying no to another person is actually saying yes to yourself. This is the reason you are told to put on your own oxygen mask on a plane first before you help others. We must take care of ourselves before we take care of others. That way we can stay strong. People have a difficult time saying no. People who have a difficult time saying no may be too invested in pleasing others. We must manage our energy, and if we give, and don't replenish, we are not healthy or balanced. So renew and refresh and say yes to yourself, and sometimes no to another. It's more than fine. Going back to honoring your own boundaries based on the message that was given. However, saying no to those vices as well, that's coming through with the Pisces being on the table. Because we can have, Pisces is the zodiac, has the attributes of addictions or vices. Okay, so releasing yourself or relinquishing those vices as well. And that could be a boundary. Perhaps you're recovering. Perhaps you are sober. And it's challenging at times to say no. You're this time of year as well, people are in a celebratory mode, and it may just be really, really hard to say no. But again, take care of yourself first. Say no. Say no, and always think of the commitment to oneself. Remember the commitment that you have for yourself to take care of yourself first. Because the Black Madonna is here to protect you. Always. Will always be there to cushion, let me just leave it at protect you. And it's telling me to go back to the Black Madonna a bit. I want to go back to that card because I think there's something else that you need to know from that card. The Black Madonna is showing you that chaos is just another form of divine creation in the universe. And an indicator that new beginnings are taking shape. Feelings of doubt and impatience can come up. You also may receive healing support from divine feminine or maternal figures in the form of a financial, professional, or life guidance. Accept the help you need from them. It's a gift to help you on your journey. The Black Madonna is a controversial artistic depiction of the Virgin Mary. Her origins are theorized to be of African origins, perhaps based on pagan Dark Earth Mother deities. Racism rules the church's narrative. European clergy would whitewash her image with paint and explain that candle soot or age caused the dark skin to turn dark. The controversy over the Black Madonna is another example of how the religious patriarchy has demonized dark, divine, feminine figures. They place value and importance on the Immaculate Conception, virginity, and women's role to remain pure and submissive. The Virgin Mary was packaged to present or represent submission and obedience, while the Black Madonna depiction is linked with dark feminine strength and power. Scholars have argued that the church's denial that the Virgin Mary is indeed black was the religious patriarchy's way of painting the dark mother of creation in a subservient or pure light. Ooh, that's powerful. And we do know, I don't know if you've, where you get your news from or where you get information from, but Putin, the leader of Russia, has recently unveiled to the public the picture, the painting of the Black Madonna, where many dignitaries, many religious clergy have come to Russia to see those paintings, or when they're in Russia, they make it a point of seeing those paintings. And I wouldn't be surprised that those paintings are very well a well-kept secret in the Vatican as well, in Rome. So, don't know why that's coming up, with however that resonates for you. Not to step on anyone's toes. This is not about religion here. My channel is not about religious beliefs, systems, indoctrinations, any of that. That's written in this book. And it was meant to be said because I was guided to read from the book, to finish the reading, to finish it fully about the Black Madonna. And now it's telling me to read the affirmation at the end. The universe is here to heal and protect you. Surrender and know it's working for your highest good. And so it is. So thank you, number 4, for being here and returning. I hope this message resonated for you. Again, this is the message for Taurus, the shadow message for Taurus, as we are moving into and wrapping up 2023 and moving into the 2024 epoch. So it is. I salute you. Peace.